always doing better made me feel like a failure the entire time. Through the that I've taken, I learned how to love myself.
Makes you who you are to this present day. And this present day is what will make the person 2 years from now into who they are.
Just do you and be happy. And if you're not happy, get the out of there. If you're trying to forget about your past self, you haven't done the healing you need to do. My dad is also a chef, so
Oh, no way.
that's where it all started.
Yeah. So you're like familiar with hospitality and things like that. And
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh,
Very.
nice. Are you a pretty good chef yourself? Like pretty good cook?
I love making food.
Yeah.
So I would say so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of holding back nowadays because I live with my girlfriend that's autistic.
Okay.
And she, you know how it is, likes
Mhm.
certain food the way it is. So I need to
Yeah.
do that sometimes. So
Yes, you kind of have to get the like texture's a big thing for autism, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. I think my she's not diagnosed, but we're pretty sure my girlfriend's like partially autistic. Like she's a little sprinkle of autism.
Yeah.
So she's the same way.
It's nice.
Yeah, exactly. It keeps things interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's great to see you, man. It's really really good to sit down and talk with you. And it's we only met a few weeks
Great to
ago,
be here.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Actually.
Just I don't even know where it kind of came about. I think
It's Tommy.
I think it was Tommy. I think you saw the Tommy episode. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the Tommy episode.
Yeah, Tommy's a great dude, man.
He is amazing.
How
I
do
love
you guys know
talking
each
to
other?
him. Through streaming.
Yeah.
We both streamed a lot of Hunt Showdown a couple of
Right.
years ago, and we started to hang out through that. And
Yeah.
we just figured out that this is a great vibe.
Yeah.
Mm.
To be fair, I'd never sat down. Tommy was the kind of person I knew through Twitter and a bunch of other spaces, but we'd never actually had a conversation. So it was really cool to sit down with him. And yeah, he's a very good vibe.
Yeah, he is.
I like
He
him.
is.
But no, yes, it's nice to finally sit down and talk to you, man. Zul, you go by?
Yeah.
Azul.
Mm.
Yeah, dude, what's been going on, man? How you been?
I've been sick.
Yeah.
First of all, but yeah, nothing much actually.
Yeah.
We released an album 2 months ago, exactly
Nice.
2 months ago tomorrow.
Yeah.
With the band that I'm mainly in,
Mhm.
Kal-El
Kalau.
and Kal-El, yeah, like
Okay.
Superman.
Okay, yeah.
And basically, we're just waiting to go on tour.
That's so cool,
So,
man.
yeah, we're going on a 3-week tour in the States now in
Oh, no way.
October. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's huge. So for those that don't know, you're actually from Norway.
Yeah, I'm from Norway.
Born and bred.
Born and bred.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Nice. And what sort of music do you guys do?
We play a stoner doom. So like
Stoner
new
doom.
wave Black Sabbath kind of way.
Okay.
Yeah. They call us Cosmic Doom.
Right.
Because we our our vocalist, he writes the stories, and it's very inspired by like Star Trek and Dune and stuff like that. That kind of vibe.
Oh, nice. I mean, yeah, I was saying to you before we started, I was just listening to the acoustic stuff, and like honestly, the vibe is so cool. But I'm assuming it's very different to what I've just been listening to.
Oh yeah. Very, very different. Very different.
Oh,
So,
dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. We released the album. We've been getting some insane critics, just like 9 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s. And in the community we're in, we're like people are calling us the new pioneers of stoner rock and stuff like that. And I'm like, whoa, dude, you gotta chill.
Yeah, that's some pressure right there.
That is some pressure, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if you're feeling those shoes though.
Yeah, I think the thing with us is that we're just having fun with it, right? We know what we like, and we're from different kind of worlds. because I'm the youngest,
Right.
right? I'm 34. Our vocalist is like 56,
Okay.
something like that, and it goes down. And we're from different eras, so we listen to different type of music.
Right.
If you mix everything together,
That's cool though, because I feel like you can all kind of learn off of each other, taking something from one era and one from another.
yeah. And we all know what we want to make, like the red line through the entire thing.
Hmm.
So we always come up with something that fits, right?
Yeah.
Somebody comes in with a riff and we're like, "Oh shit, I have this. This could fit together," and we just puzzle it together and it's amazing.
Hmm.
It's a good time.
What's like the process of making music? Like, so I always get quite fascinated of seeing you see certain bands will like they start with the drums or they start with a riff or they start with the vocals. Like, what's the kind of the process for you guys?
We mostly how I've seen it is mostly riff based.
Hmm.
So we got or drum based. Like if the drummer has a beat, like this would be cool to start out with.
Yeah.
It would be heavy. Uh, but it's always just like somebody has something,
Yeah.
and we come together and we're like, oh, I did this last night, and we're all like, "Oh, that was cool. Let's try it together, and let's
Yeah.
see how." And we jam with
Hmm.
the thing and see how it goes after. If it goes naturally into something else, right? Yeah, it's just the whole like, are we actually vibing with it or are we not?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Man, that's it's such a. I think if in another life I would have loved to have been a musician, but I started self-teaching myself guitar when I was a kid. But it was like I
Uh,
never. I feel like I'm undiagnosed, but I have all the traits of ADHD. My brother's ADHD, my mum's ADHD, like diagnosed. I've never done it, but I always start a project and then I never actually finish it. I'm
oh
just
yeah.
like, oh yeah, I'll play guitar. And then I picked up for like 3 months. I learned Smoke on the Water and a couple of Red Hot Chili Peppers songs. And then I was like, ah,
Yeah,
yep, that's good. that's,
that's good. That's it.
that's everything.
I'm kind of the same. I start a lot of projects and I don't finish them,
Hmm.
or I just forget about them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
it's
know
a
why.
challenge.
It is. It is.
I also had the great idea in lockdown to buy an acoustic bass guitar because like, okay, like if I can't do guitar, I'll just buy a bass instead. And then
Yeah.
I've paid it like 2 times, and I'm like,
You just got to pick it up and jam a bit. Play
yeah, I
with
really
the
do.
music sometimes. That's how I learn stuff.
Hmm.
I never went in, like when I started, I never went in to my teachers and like, oh, you have to show me notes and stuff
Hmm.
like that. No, I just want to feel the music and play it.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, let's do that. Let's just jam to this song.
Hmm.
And that was it.
Oh, that's a really cool way of doing it, I suppose. How did you sort of have you been playing from such a young age, from a young age then, or like how
I've
did that come
s-
around?
yeah, I started when I was 11, 12, I think,
Okay.
and not nearly as good as I should be. Because I'd never been a guy to like study stuff
Hmm.
and sit down and practice stuff
Right.
like that. Because I get immediately, I'm like, oh, I'm doing this not for fun anymore,
Yeah.
so I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that once you kind of start putting that extra, not effort, but like the hard work of almost like the groundwork, the admin stuff,
Yeah,
it becomes work, not play.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I started at 11 to 12, and it all started because I think mainly because of my brother, who's also a musician. And I was seeing all these musicians like Guns N' Roses and
Hmm.
AC/DC, The Doors that I grew up with. And I was like, this looks like a fun time. They're just uh, rocking out basically. And don't have a care in the world.
Yeah.
And I want to do that because I don't want to care about bills and stuff.
Yeah, sod
So
that.
yeah.
Oh man, it's such a cool. It's really cool to hear that you're actually touring, or you're going to be touring in America as well. That is that like a big deal for you guys, or have you done that before? Or
I think they did that before when I was not a part of the band.
right?
Uh, I don't know, 5 years ago, something like that,
Hmm.
or more, actually. Yeah, it's more because I started in 2018. It's more.
Right.
Um, but yeah, they've been around there before, but this is the first time we've. It's been like you
Hmm.
have to come. There's no
Oh,
questions. You have to.
right.
And
Damn.
everything is set up, every venue is set up, every guarantee is set up, and it's just like they're just throwing stuff at us.
Yeah.
So
Oh man, that's exciting though. Are you like nervous
it's
for it, or?
oh, I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous, and I hate flying.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
long?
hate
I
it.
don't know.
I drug myself.
I think to be fair, I think it's very common with these days. There was actually not I'm not going to spook you with all the plane stuff going on, but I live next to an airfield,
Yeah.
and it's called London Southend, but it's not actually in London. I'm about an hour away.
Mm.
Very tiny airstrip, like a few flights a day, but there was actually a little charter flight that holds like 5, 6 people on it. Actually crashed literally
Oh,
right next to my house like 2 days ago. Dude,
damn.
dude, it's like all over like the UK news and stuff like that. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I can see my house from here. But
That's insane.
but yeah, no, that was really bad. That's
Like
right.
I know, like, scientifically it's very, very my brain stopped. It's not likely that it will happen, you know?
Yeah,
But my entire body goes like, I do not like sitting here in the middle of the air.
yeah. I think it's they always say you're more likely to die on the way to the airport
Yeah.
than flying. I
Mm.
think in my head, I always think it's the helplessness, like the lack of control. You have zero control of what goes on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I panic, right? And our drummer, Bjorn, he's like, he sees that I panic sometimes, and he's a douchebag about it sometimes
Uh,
too. He's like, "Yeah, but if we go down, we go down. It's just not going to do anything about it." And I'm like, "That's not helping.
yeah.
That's, that's not helping the plan."
Yeah, some people really aren't good at calming
Yeah,
anxiety or nerves down, are they?
but I mean, it's. I also laugh about it because it does
Yeah, he's
calm me
trying to make
down.
yeah. I suppose it's one way of coping is making light of a situation is
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And it's
So
weird because I flew a lot when I was younger. Like we
mhm.
flew a lot over to Chile in
Oh nice.
and a lot around the world. Me and my mom went for like 8 months around the world.
No way.
So, and I had no anxiety then.
Mhm.
But as I grew older, the more anxiety I got.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. How why Chile? Why like how comes
Oh, we're from there. My entire
Oh, no
family
way.
is from there. Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
Mm.
Okay. So your parents moved from Chile to Norway and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
That's so cool.
They kind of just they were escaping the
Right.
dictatorship that was
Mhm.
there with
Yeah.
Pinochet in the 80s.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm not very familiar with Chile. I I know more. I mean, I lived in Brazil, so it's like close, but not close. Looks close,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
miles away.
It's kind of in each other. Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
split by the mountains.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Brazil
Oh,
is beautiful.
yeah. Yeah. I loved Brazil. It was such a beautiful place. I wish I got around South America more.
Yeah, I really want to travel more in South America.
Hmm. Did you
That would
do
be nice to do.
any other countries around? like near Chile, or is
No,
it just?
I've been to Brazil.
Mhm.
I've been to Peru, but that's it. Just been
Yeah.
there like 2 days or something like that, and went over
Okay.
to Chile again. So
Mhm.
I haven't done a lot.
Whereabouts in Brazil did you go?
Just Sao Paulo.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just where it was like we had to land there and
Like a
wait
stopover.
until the
Yeah.
next flight. So yeah,
Yeah. I did Sao Paulo, but it was exactly the same. I was just like waiting. I thought it was really surreal in Sao Paulo. I was on my stopover. I was sat waiting for my plane, and I could literally just see favelas.
yeah,
Like I could just see all like the shanty towns. It's like I'm sat here in a glass box of an airport with like billions of dollars worth of stuff around me. Like
yeah.
very surreal.
It's weird. It is.
What's Chile like?
It's beautiful, in my opinion. It's very. It's a coast country,
Yeah.
so it's very oceany, but it's beautiful. I think it's warm.
Hmm.
It's nice. People are kind of nice. Not nowadays because it's all with the new politics and stuff like that, and
Hmm.
we got some new neo Nazis people going around,
Oh,
not liking strangers or people that don't look Chilean or whatever. So
wow. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, that's not ideal.
no, no. My dad was there in he was there last year and came back March with his family,
Hmm.
and my uh, little sister almost cried the entire time because she just wanted to go back
Oh, bless.
because it's people are just horrible. They're trying like now because of the new leadership and
Hmm.
how they opened the country to like the entire South America, and they've been just letting in cartels and
Right.
stuff like that. Yeah,
Oof. Yeah, I think when you get to that point and they just start running their own rules, their own
yeah,
like areas, and it's just you lose all control of your cities, don't you?
yeah. So you can't like go to certain parts in the city or to certain cities
Hmm.
alone or whatever. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's not good.
Yeah, and I suppose I can't really think. It's so hard to picture how big Chile is because I'm always comparing it to the size of Brazil, and because Brazil is so massive. I know it's
Yeah.
like very narrow, isn't it? Like you said, it's just the coast. It's just down the
Mm,
the west coast of South America.
but it's
But
huge.
is it actually? Yeah.
It is quite big.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, 'cause it runs down a long way, right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I always get Peru and Chile muddled up, like geographically. I mean,
Oh yeah, I get that.
but mm,
Let's see.
you checking the population.
It's Chile is roughly the size twice the size as Norway.
Okay,
Yeah. So let's see to the UK though.
that is a big shake-up. Chile to Norway,
Oh yeah, it is.
like the whole
Chile
way about.
is 3.1 larger than the United Kingdom.
Oh wow!
That's big.
But people don't realize how big South America just is, just in general.
No, not at all. I mean
Wow,
the maps and the globe and stuff like that, they proportion the things so stupidly.
it's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's insane how you look at a map and they make China and like Russia like really condensed, and then America's like massive. Like
Yeah.
Africa's
Uh,
been shrunk down.
yeah, I don't understand it. I mean,
On
that's how it is.
yeah, I don't want to get into the conspiracies of the governmental overlords, but
Yeah, yeah.
but what was growing up in Norway like? I've got a few friends that live over there, and they,
It was quite good,
yeah,
actually. Oh, you have some friends that live here, or
yeah. And one of my really well, two of my good friends. They're streamers. The Serbian. I don't know if you
haven't
know
heard
him.
of it? I don't
He's
think.
half Serbian, half Norwegian. And then my friend Nexud, he's
Oh,
oh, I can't remember whereabouts. He just moved somewhere else in Norway. But yeah, no, they're I keep meaning to go over there to visit because
yeah,
they love it over there, but very very quiet in where they are. There's a lot of
yeah,
like,
nice.
yeah, yeah, very nice.
I like it quiet. So
I think yes, fair. Isn't I think Norway is considered like has like the number one. Oh, what is it? It's like the number one place to live, or like the highest. It's like the
kind
number
of, yeah,
one. I can't remember what the actual term is, but it's
the
like
best place to live.
yeah, it
You
might just be
stuff like
the
that.
best place to live when it comes to like benefits and like sort of quality of life. That's what I'm looking
Quality
for.
of life. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I would say it's probably Denmark first.
Oh, really?
Then, yeah, then it would be Norway,
Right.
in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, all the Scandinavian countries are very
It's
just
good. It's
yeah.
good. Like Norway is just starting to be extremely expensive.
I've heard
Yeah,
taxes are very high there, right?
they are. They are. And food is getting ridiculous. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just think it's stupid.
Would you live anywhere
But,
else?
huh?
Would you live anywhere else, or you?
I mean, I always had a dream to like live in either Canada, because I don't know why, I just like Canada, and it wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
be extremely different from Norway. So
Yeah, yeah, nice and cold.
yeah, nice and cold. Other than that, I have no idea. I like the UK. I did
Mm-hmm.
love London when I lived there for like almost a year.
Okay, when was that?
So that was in 14, so
Right.
11 years ago.
Wow, long time
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a lot nicer back then.
It was. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, whereabouts in London were you?
I actually lived in Hackney.
Okay,
Mm.
you know, Hackney Wick. It's not too far from me, I don't think.
Yeah. It was a nice place. I really enjoyed it. And I would have probably lived there longer if I didn't get like if they didn't throw me out.
Oh, they threw you
Basically.
out.
Yeah, or not the state, but my aunt threw me out.
Oh, okay, right,
Yeah.
right. Okay, right. Oh, so you have family living here, and you came over.
Oh yeah, it was my like my stepmom's sister,
Okay,
and I wanted to live in London because of music and stuff like that. I wanted to
opportunity
pursue
and
it there,
yeah.
and her sister was like, "Oh, you can just move here, and I'll get you a job," and blah 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 blah. And I got there, and she didn't do shit. And then she started to blame me for being a lazy bum, and I was
Right.
like, "Well, it's not my fault that I can't do anything when you're not allowing me to do anything."
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, it's a bit of a catch-22, that isn't it?
yeah, I needed the national insurance card,
Yeah.
and she wouldn't let me use her address
Huh.
when I was living there to get my national insurance card.
Right.
So I didn't get a job. And then, yeah,
Makes sense, because without that, then you'd have to do like basically illegal work of
yeah,
cash in hand, and then that gets a bit risky sometimes when especially when you're from a different country, that can get a
yeah.
bit messy. But okay, so going back to like growing up in Norway and things like that, if you say you actually mentioned to me before we started that you actually have BPD.
Yeah.
How did that come around? Where were the signs of that? And
When did that happen?
yeah.
I mean, the signs of that happened probably when I was a teenager.
Mhm.
Uh, when I started noticing that I was kind of depressed or stressed out or whatever I was at the time.
Mhm.
Um, but the doctor I had was like the first time I ever spoke about it to my doctor. He's like, nah, you're too young. You don't understand this kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, fine. I didn't just recently try to kill myself or anything, but I mean, okay, fine.
Mhm.
So it started when I kind of tried to take my own life for the first time.
Right.
And I saw that I needed help and nobody wanted to help me because I was too young to understand. So, and then it all spiraled into doing drugs.
Right. So, had you kind of been dealing with, like, anxiety and depression beforehand then, like, struggling with growing up, with life? Like, where
I think the thing was that um it was the anxiety of being uh what can I say? It take just if I'm gonna be like head to the needle or something like that, or to the nail, I mean, it's just gonna be the anxiety of being a Norwegian man that doesn't look Norwegian,
right.
if you
Okay.
understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Because I was Norwegian and every time I had to like kind of justify that I was Norwegian.
Right. Okay.
I had to always like I was born here. From there. My parents are from Chile, but blah blah blah. And yeah, it was I don't know. I always got this you have to work harder because you're a foreigner.
Right.
And I was like, why? I
Yeah.
don't want that. Right.
Yeah, so you're constantly having to prove yourself
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
even though you shouldn't have to
Yeah.
to do that.
And like not enough with that. My dad was a hippie and everything like that, and he was always like, you do the best you can, and
Mhm.
that's the best you can. Love you for it. And my mom did the opposite. Was like, you can do better.
Right.
You can always do better. And that pressure of always doing better made me feel like a failure the entire time because I
Mhm.
didn't do good, right? And I
Yeah.
didn't want to do good either because I wanted to live my life.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's gotta be growing up, that's gotta be really conflicting in your mind of the 2 people that love you most, one saying, just do your best, you're all good," and the other saying, "You need, like, be better." Like, that like,
Yeah,
where do you have no idea where to align with that, right?
I have no idea. I was always confused. Um I was always happy but depressed or
Mhm.
depressed but happy. I
Yeah.
was always like, it's okay, but it's not okay, but yeah.
Yeah, that's really I feel like that would mess with my head so much.
Yeah, because I grew up with my mom, right?
Mhm.
My dad moved out when I was quite young. And so the I don't know, what can I say? The thing I got out was from my mom.
Yeah.
I was always pressured by, or not pressured, but like pushed to do better from her because he wasn't there, right?
Yeah.
But I think the whole thing of it fucks a kid up when you try when the kid does his best and you can like, oh, this is my test or whatever you did. And instead of saying, oh, good job, they're just like, you can do better. I know you can do better. And you
Yeah.
don't hear good job, you're like, okay. fine. I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It just that just reinforces the message that you're not good enough when it it, it's she probably means it in good health, but it's also
Oh,
without
yeah.
seeing it that the destruction of just even like you say, just saying good job, getting that little bit of recognition goes such a long
Mhm.
way.
Oh, yeah. And,
And it
it was just, like, a lot of that that made me, question who I was and why I'm even here.
yeah.
'Cause it was always like a yeah, you can do better. Oh, don't do that because that's not gonna make money and, blah, 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 and always contradicting me with my own dreams or my own thought or
Right.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I imagine it's quite a stereotypical musical dream, isn't it? Of you if you want to pursue this music and live this life of a musician, but then
Mm.
there's always like the loved ones saying you no, get a quote unquote real job or give up on your dream. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I
so
think I think because my point of view in life is not to earn a lot of money, is to be happy, right? I just want to be comfortable and happy.
mhm,
And that's what matters to me. And that's always what mattered to my dad. He was like, as long as you're happy, I don't care. Right? Just do you and be happy. That's what matters.
yeah.
And if you're not happy, get the fuck out of there.
It's good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the real wealth isn't in monetary gains. It's like you say, it's happiness. It's
Oh
being
yeah.
comfortable in yourself and loving yourself as well. Being able
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
think
Like
it's
I've had this conversation with my mom too, and she's a completely different person right now
mhm,
because she's been through her shit. She's been through
yeah,
her therapy and stuff like that, and talked to me. And she grew up in a very prudent, like kind of lifestyle where
yeah,
they had to be the best, right? Or else you get beat up.
mhm, yeah,
And she stepped down from that and became a mother when she was only 18. So you haven't really fully grown yet, and you're doing kind of the same to your sons and without the physical abuse,
yeah,
verbally kind of abusing.
mhm.
And now she knows, and she's like, I'm really sorry, I never meant to do anything like that.
Oh, that's 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 sweet. That's
Yeah, because
yeah,
she recognizes the things that she's doing, right? Or that
yeah.
she done. And it's really nice because now we can both start to heal.
Yeah. I think that really says a lot about her as a person to be able to reflect and because I feel like a lot of parents are very easy to deflect and say, "Oh, I was just doing my best." Blah, blah, blah. But
Oh
but
yeah.
for a parent to actually go, "I'm sorry for this, this, and this," and at the end of the day, I think as we get older, we realize that our parents they have their own demons, they have
Oh,
their own issues, and they are just trying to make it through this life just like we are.
they're just humans. They didn't know better,
Yeah,
right? They
yeah,
learned the stuff from their parents, and their parents were not that good.
mhm, yeah, yeah. It's the generational thing of like you said, the generation before us, our parents, they would receive like physical abuse,
Oh yeah.
and where maybe obviously that always trickles down in some families, but I think more so in in a lot of families, like I say, it becomes verbal, emotional abuse because they don't want to be the parent that their parent was to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they kind of do it without meaning to or realizing they're doing it.
Mm. Mm. Because they're doing an emotional damage instead of physical damage, and
Yeah,
they're rewriting the brain of the child because of it.
yeah. And then now we're getting these generations of kids coming through with, there is. I don't know if there's more trauma, more PTSD, more anxiety, more depression, or if we're knowing about it, like we're learning more about it.
It's more open. It's more
Yeah.
open. I think it's always been a lot of trauma
Hmm.
and stuff like that and diagnosis, but people do not like to talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
You just shove it down, be a man or be a human and fight. That's it. That's how you do that.
Yeah.
Don't show your pain.
Literally, yeah. And I think when we're kind of blessed as a generation that we haven't really, for most countries and most civilizations, haven't seen war. Um, for me, like in the UK, and I don't think Norway has had any
No.
wars.
No.
But obviously, generations before that, World War One, World War Two, they come home, they don't talk about it. Everything gets shut off. Like no, no one has, no one really has a granddad that wants to sit there and talk about all their experiences they went through, right?
No. I don't
But
think so.
maybe some, I don't know. But
I mean, it would be a good idea, but I don't know, the generation before us and the generation before that that's gone through all of this have never been um they've never been encouraged to talk about those things,
mhm,
right? Because it doesn't matter. You just got to suppress it, and
yeah, crack
that's
on,
how
keep
many
going.
people die because they suppress it and then they have a heart attack.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing people don't realize is the physical effects that mental health has on your body.
Oh
Like
yeah, it has
like
a lot.
yeah, like anxiety, like your brain is linked to your gut. Like the gut's the second brain, isn't it? So it's like if
Mm,
you're fucked up here, you're gonna be fucked down here.
yep,
I think
and
it's
that's me, and that's why I have IBS.
oh gosh, yeah. IBS growing up and it was awful.
It is awful. It
Yes.
is
What
awful.
you have to be careful with what you eat.
Yeah, I don't really mind that much because I don't get like tummy aches.
Mhm.
It doesn't hurt my tummy.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, um, but I try to eat clean or cleaner
Mhm.
most of the time, and some days I'm just like, ah, fuck it, I'll just eat it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna shit anyways, right? So it's gonna happen anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Oh man. So going through all like the childhood and the teens with the anxiety, depression, let's circle back around to like the BPD side of things. Where did this diagnosis come from?
I went. I think that this is around like 2015, 16, something like that, when I started to. Um, I was smoking a lot of weed, but mostly I was drinking a lot of alcohol
Mhm.
and kind of just suppressing my own feelings because it was too much to deal with.
Right.
And uh, there was a night I was drinking, and I think I can't remember if I was drinking alone or if I was with friends or if I was with friends and then went home and drank alone more. And I remember taking some pills and I was like, I'm just going to end it tonight. This is going to happen. And I was standing on the top of my building, like waiting to just jump down. And I remember thinking to myself, if I jump, I'm just going to break my legs. So it's not going
Yeah,
to
it's not gonna be
happen.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I woke up the next day and I was like, I gotta get some help. And instead of getting the immediate help that I needed, I got sent to rehab
Okay.
because I was smoking weed, too much weed. I was like,
Mhm.
okay, fine, I'll do it. but it took me like over a year to get like diagnosed because the first therapy or the first therapist I had was not a good therapist. She was only focused on the smoking part and
Right.
not my head.
Mhm.
And the other therapist that I had was actually a younger one, younger than me.
Oh,
And
interesting.
yeah, and when I went to his room or to his office, I saw his keychain, and on his keychain, it was a Mario Odyssey hat from Super Mario. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Oh, you play Super Mario?" He was like, "Yeah." And we talked about that, and we immediately connected.
Nice.
And yeah, we started like actually having conversation, and he was actually curious about me and
Yeah.
why I did the things I did. And I also came with because I was kind of in that year before I met him, I was kind of studying myself and what I did. So I
Okay.
had like this notebook and I had this page and I was like, I think I have this. I think I have borderline personality disorder. I'm not sure, but this is what makes sense to me because I do all of this.
Mhm.
And he was like, that is very strange because nobody that has borderline personality disorder knows that they have borderline personality disorder.
Huh.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, we can wait then and see. And I had to like be sober for 3 4 months to get the diagnose.
Yeah.
And because you got to be clean so they can know that it's not the drugs doing the talking,
Yeah.
right? So after a year or something, he was like, you know what? Yeah, you were right. You were right, but you're amazingly awake.
Mhm.
Like you know exactly what you're doing. And I'm like, oh, great. So what do I need to do? It was like, do what you're doing right now
Huh.
and learn more. Get books, get self help books and stuff like that. And if you're feeling uh, worse, um, do more therapy, right?
Yeah.
But right now, it doesn't seem like you need it because you know how to handle it ish, right? More than before. So, and now I'm here, basically.
That's really, really interesting to um hear that you're like making notes of everything you do. So like they say, studying yourself to I know people keep like food journals and stuff like that when they have like allergies or things like that. They're trying to figure out what's making them feel good and bad. You keep note of everything you eat. Like
Mm,
keeping note, what sort of things would you note? Like behaviors,
behavior,
emotions?
yeah.
Yeah.
Behavior and emotions and what triggered it.
Right.
And so, yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So you was it just weed that you were struggling with, like, or like doing lots of, or was there like you
No,
mentioned pills?
it was more like weed. I don't have a problem with. Like
Hmm.
I smoke now, right?
Yeah.
And even my therapist was like, I don't see the problem with smoking weed. I've never seen the problem. If it helps, right?
Hmm.
And that's what helped me calm myself down
Yeah.
and calm my mind. But the real issue was like obviously my brain, but it was like amphetamines
Right.
and stuff like that.
Hmm. How did that go? Like, was that from like a young age, and then it kind of just escalated, or?
It was kind of like um I don't know. You meet friends
Hmm.
and or you meet people and you drink and they're like, "Oh, you want to do that? You want to try this?" and blah 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 and you're like, "Okay, why not?"
Yeah.
Cuz alcohol works, so why shouldn't this work even better, right?
Yeah.
And my family like my brother has always has also had issues with stuff and I've always been like a part of that community, right?
Hmm.
So it was easier for me to get into that.
Yeah.
especially since I was a musician and musicians do drugs.
It's pretty notorious, yeah.
Yeah. That happened, and it was just like, yeah, okay, this is fun, and it makes me feel good
Mhm.
until it started to not make me feel good and just make me feel bad.
Yeah, was there ever a point where you kind of noticed that it was making you feel bad, but you were, like,
Several.
continuing to do it anyway? Like
Oh yeah,
yeah.
several times. Because it's like, when you have like a 3-day bender
Mhm.
of alcohol.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that? Or
Yes, yeah,
2-day? Yeah. And you're like on the second day, you're like, this doesn't feel amazingly well
yeah. Yeah.
until you go over that threshold where
Yeah.
you're just like very drunk and you can't feel anything more.
Uh-huh.
But before that, it's just like it's not fun to drink this beer. It doesn't taste good. This drink
Mhm.
doesn't taste good. It just makes me feel bad in my stomach, and I got to get drunk before it starts to feel good.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You just like you sniff and you're like, "Oh, okay. I got to do one more and just keep it going or else I'm going to crash." And then
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, you find yourself getting into that vicious cycle of, like, "Okay, I gotta keep this up, gotta keep this
Yeah.
up."
You just got to keep it up or it's going to get bad in the
Mhm.
end, right?
Yeah, so, like, when you're doing this, I suppose you're kind of not really maybe you are noticing the negative impacts, but, like, is there a part of you that while this is going on, you're, like, noticing the self-destruction, but still were you finding, like, comfort in it at all? Like, was it helping block out
Kind of.
everything else?
Yeah, and kind of, right? You are because you I don't know, you're kind of comfortable and you're used to it, and
Yeah.
you're like, ah, yeah, let's just. It's like having another drink. It's like,
Mhm.
yeah, let's just have another drink. It's not gonna be that bad. And you have another drink, and you're like, oh, I can go for another drink
Mhm.
because it's already like gonna say it's already taking away a little bit of your anxiety.
Mhm.
And you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I can take another one," and it's taking more away of your anxiety.
Yep.
You're like, "Ah, I could have like a 6 more or whatever. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter now."
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you think you get a bit more relaxed, you get a bit more calm, and then it's just
Mm.
it's easy for it to spiral. It
It
really
is,
is.
it is. It's very easy because
Yeah.
you're especially when people, because I'm a guy that has like, I don't know what it's called. It's called, uh, let's go. No. Okay, I have no idea. But my my like normality is right under being happy. Like my normal is being slightly little bit depressed the entire time, right?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
when I drink or when I take drugs, I get to that normal.
Right.
And if I do more, I go over that where normal people get when they drink.
Mhm.
And I'm like, "Oh, I'm here now. I'm actually happy."
Yeah.
And now I can just do more because I have a higher threshold
Mhm.
than most people.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's where it can get out of hand, I guess.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think the
Yeah.
worst for me especially it was that I did, like, amphetamines every day for, like, a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Like, almost every day for, like, a year. The
Was that
not sleeping for, like, 2, 3 days or maybe a week.
jeez.
And
That must be
yeah.
tiring.
Oh, it was. It was
Uh,
awful. It was
yeah.
awful.
What, so were you still playing music at this time? Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're still kind of like, were you playing gigs? Were you kind of living this almost like musician's lifestyle
Yeah,
of, yeah.
kind of, yeah. I was doing the drugs and rock and roll,
Mhm.
sex, drugs without the rock and roll bit, basically.
Yeah, because I think
Mm.
I whenever I hear someone like a musician, not that I talk to many musicians, but like just hearing your story actually makes me think of I read the autobiography of Anthony Kiedis, the Red
Oh
Hot Chili
yeah,
Peppers lead singer, and like his story is fascinating. Where he's like I said, just amphetamines and drugs and heroin, and then they're playing gigs, they're writing an album, and it's just like that lifestyle sounds so chaotic.
it is. It is very chaotic.
Yeah,
Like
but
the album I have. I'm not gonna like say any names because,
mhm.
but the way I or some of the albums I have made, this has been paid with drugs.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I have this, but I have a lot of it, and I need to make an album. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, just give me the drugs, and we'll do it. And I'm like, great,
Yeah.
fantastic.
No, that's probably quite common practice in music. I don't know today, but I feel like in the
I don't know,
past.
probably.
Yeah. But I was going to ask, like, how are you funding this addiction? How are you? Is it just through the music? Through
No, it was like in Norway we have welfare,
right?
right? So you get welfare money every 2 weeks.
Okay.
You don't get a lot, but you had enough. And I was also working at the time.
Right.
So um probably it was mostly just funding through my own money that I
Mhm.
when I was working as a waiter and stuff like that. And the
Yeah.
waiter kind of drug related thing, you know how the restaurant business
Yeah.
is kind of the
Hospitality.
same. Yeah, it's kind of the
Mhm.
same mentality. Like I've been in a couple of kitchens where people are just sniffing amphetamines
Oh
because
yeah.
it's a hard day at work. We have a packed restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm thankfully I've never got caught up in that, and I've never done class A drugs. Done a few edibles and things like that, but nothing like serious. Um,
Good.
and the amount of chefs I've worked with in my career, where like you try doing a 15-hour shift on just coffee, like it's hard.
It is hard. I can believe you because I did like 14, 15, 16 hours shifts as a waiter.
Yeah,
And that's okay, but it's hard. But imagine
it's very hard.
staying in the back with like warm food the entire fucking day. It's insane,
Yeah, yeah,
especially
it's
when it's packed from A to O, like the
yeah. If you're
entire
in a
day.
busy place.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least I always find like at least with the kitchen, you don't have to put on a front. At least when you're waitering for that long, you have to be like, "Hi, how are you? What can I get you?" You have to
Yeah.
like you have to really put on that mask.
Yeah.
I find that way harder than being in the kitchen.
I mean, I
But
had a fun time. I was sometimes quite high when I was like working.
mhm.
So,
Did
yeah.
you was it ever like productive in a way like you'd be high, but you actually felt like you were actually working better because of it? I've heard that
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah,
happens.
several times that I've been high on stuff and written a couple of songs
Mhm.
or written poetries or done work or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I
Mm.
mean, I always hear a lot like the best music comes like how does that affect your creativity? Because I feel like a lot of people write a lot of the greatest songs while high.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean, obviously there's a connection there, right? Obviously. But at the same time is the limitation you're giving yourself, right?
right,
Because you come to a point, especially me, I come to a point when I write music is it doesn't go further. It just
right,
stops, right? And I'm I don't know, not the imagery, but the imagination kind of stops. And
okay,
you need somebody else to help you out with that. And a lot of times I've used like to smoke weed to get that because then I start thinking differently.
Mhm.
And I start like, oh, wait, I can do this and then connect these two riffs together. And I'm like, oh shit, this works. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Yeah, so is it do you find that then weed would be more beneficial to that process rather than amphetamines and things like that? It was
I think I was gonna say to each their own.
I
it's
mean,
kind of
yeah.
wrong, but I don't know. Yeah, kind of right.
Mm.
It really matters of who you are and
Yeah.
what kind of purpose you want for it. Because a lot of times, there's been times when I've taken amphetamines or whatever and wrote in a song, and I've recorded the song through my phone, and I listened to it the day after, and I'm like, this is some fucking shit. Just, just delete it. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
In the moment, you're like, "Yeah, this is gonna bang."
Oh yeah, this is insane, dude. And it's like getting drunk and you're having these
Yeah.
great ideas when you're drunk and you listen to
Uh-huh.
it, or you get sobered up in the middle of doing it and you're like, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah, that's a dumb idea, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. So you feel like for the most part, it would benefit your creativity, or is it kind of just you're in this I suppose if you're doing it for like a year every day, you're gonna have like some good days, some bad days, and
Some good, yeah, yeah. I think it's both at
mm,
the same time. It really depends on your day.
yeah,
It really depends on how you're feeling that day, and but um I think the thought of people being like, oh, you only the most creative when you're doing or smoking weed or whatever, that's kind of bullshit.
right,
No, that doesn't matter at all. It matters who you are and how you think. And if you make up limitations to yourself, because I think when you're doing something, when you're smoking or drinking, you're erasing the limitations you're setting for yourself,
mhm,
right? I think that's what it is. If you're a person that doesn't limit your creativity and that's how you are naturally, you're gonna write some awesome music anyways.
yeah, yeah. And so it's when that's when it gets limited is when you're saying I can't write this music unless I'm high, or I can't create something
Yeah.
good unless I'm high. And then, like you said, you're setting that limit for yourself to
Mm.
become dependent on other things to spark your creativity when
I think the
it's within.
best like example that I'm just gonna this is pretty stupid, but the best example about um limiting your own mind when it comes to drugs, or you can't think before you do. It's like Towley from South Park. You know, he's like, "Oh, I just gotta get a little bit high
You want to
before
go
I,
get high?
yeah, I gotta get a little bit high before I remember this thing
Yeah.
or whatever," and he never remembers, and it's like. That's exactly what happens. That's exactly what happens. You're like, oh, just gotta smoke a little bit, and you forget to do what you're doing. If
Yeah, yeah.
if you get really stoned, right?
Mhm. I've never heard anyone use Towley as an analogy before, but it fits perfectly.
Like I have friends that smoke and they smoke to get completely obliterated
Mhm.
and they don't do anything, right?
Yeah.
I don't like to do that. I like when I'm smoking, I smoke a little bit to get that like that I don't know, that filter over me,
Yeah.
but I'm still me.
Mhm.
I've never been a guy who's like taking I've taken bong hits and stuff like that. But my friends just like take bong hits and they immediately like, ugh,
Just
die.
zone out. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I gotta do stuff.
Mhm.
I smoke and I gotta do stuff. I gotta clean the house. I gotta do that. I gotta write this. I've never been a stoner,
Uh-huh.
like per se. I've
Yeah.
been a productive stoner.
Interesting. I think that's where like cannabis gets a bad rap is everyone just puts the stereotypical stoner is you just smoke and then you sit around, you watch TV
Yeah.
and eat junk food. Like that's the whole stereotype. But
Mm.
I went to college with a kid that we would do our practical cooking exams and he would get high before every exam and he
Yeah.
would absolutely ace the fuck out of it. And he didn't do it one time in one exam, failed it.
Yeah, exactly. Like people are so incredibly different when it comes to stuff. Like I've
Mhm.
had friends that smokes and they're insane when it comes to tests or drink before stuff and like are insane when it comes to their job or writing anything or whatever. And they don't do it and they're the weirdest guy ever. It
Mhm.
doesn't look like them or it doesn't
Yeah.
feel like them when they're doing the stuff they usually do.
Mhm. Yeah, it is a powerful tool. Like it's a medicine at the end of the day. It's not a man-made thing.
No,
It's there to unlock potential and when used correctly, it's
exactly.
a powerful
Exactly.
tool.
Because I don't agree with the whole smoke the entire day and just
Mhm.
do that and that's who you are. You're just smoke weed. That's what you do. No, use it as a tool, right?
Yeah.
Use it as or as your medicine, basically, because you're not the weed.
Mhm.
The weed is something. The fuck is this? um, yeah, the weed is a tool. It's not your lifestyle.
Yeah.
I think that's with a lot of things that people do wrong. They just think that we have to be myself, I gotta smoke weed or drink or whatever, and
Mhm.
that's not how that works.
No. No, I mean, Michael Phelps, the greatest Olympian of all time, is very a big advocate for smoking weed and like
Yeah.
you can't really say he's unproductive when he's the greatest Olympian in
No,
history.
not at all. Right?
Like,
And you can see the same with like let's take Steve Jobs, for example.
mhm.
Like he did psychedelics and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and he created fucking Apple.
Yeah.
Like he came up with the idea to do that with through drugs,
Mhm.
and he probably smoked also a lot of weed.
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah. I think it's more common than people realize
Oh yeah. I
for like the
I
high up.
I can also say that you see the we had a test here in Norway for a couple of months, no, years back now, but they were going around seeing where people were taking cocaine,
Mhm.
and the place that people were taking the most cocaine were at the political house in the bathroom.
No way.
Like there were stains everywhere. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
do you see why I don't trust politicians? They're high on themselves. Hello?
Yeah, yeah, and they're hiding it.
Yeah.
I'd have more respect if they came out and said, "Sorry, that policy was a little bit shit. I was pretty high that day." Like, but it's funny you mentioned psychedelics. Like, I've always been like clean, like I said, clean from drugs. Not because I'm a prude. Like, if someone wants to do it, like it has no effect on me. I don't have any like prejudice or anything. It's just for me, I've never been. It was, to be fair, it was more of an anxiety thing growing up. I'm like, I don't want to be that guy that does the drug one time and then dies. Like my body reacts to it awful.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
my anxiety. And then it's just
Yeah.
I never had that. Well, drink alcohol. Like I drink when I go out and things like that. But
Mm.
as I've got older, I've become more intrigued by psychedelics
Yeah.
and like ayahuasca. I would love to try.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I have a friend in that is traveling around South America now.
Yeah.
And he's I don't know if he's been or if he's going to the an ayahuasca retreat
Mhm.
to do that thing.
Yeah.
And
I would
it's
love to do that.
yeah, it would be really cool to do, but it's also very scary.
Yeah.
Can we pause for a little bit? I need
Of
to
course.
pee.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
go pee.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, my mum's always sworn my mum's a bit of a hippie when it comes to, like, the natural remedies and things like that, so for as long as I can remember, she's been like, "Take your ashwagandha, take your lion's mane," like and yeah.
Ashwagandha works really well for anxiety and sleep,
Yes, yeah.
and limonene is so amazing to make your brain goes lit. It's just lit up.
Yeah, yeah, it really does. But, where we were before, we were on, talking about ayahuasca.
Ashwagandha, yeah.
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca,
Ashwagandha?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Ayahuasca. Two
yeah.
very similar words. Yeah, so, um, you're clean now, right, from, like, amphetamines and things like that?
I'm clean from everything that is, I would say, chemically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do mostly nature stuff now.
Mhm. Yeah. But would you ever consider doing ayahuasca?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've done acid. Like
What
I've
was that
done
like?
that. It's intriguing and scary,
Mhm.
and it really comes out to what you want out of it, right?
Yeah.
Because you have control of it if
Yeah.
you want.
If you want.
If you want, oh, not really. That was wrong. Not really. You just gotta let go
Yeah.
and go with the flow, right?
Mhm.
And be open to the vibe it's giving you because it's trying to learn you something
Yeah.
or to teach you something, right?
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, mm.
That's what I always say. You kind of I don't know if you're meant to go in with like a idea of what you want or kind of you supposed to go with just like a full clear mind of because at least with ayahuasca, from what I know, you're not guaranteed a good trip. Like
Oh
you,
no,
it's gonna dig out all the dirty shit that you might have been avoiding for the last 10, 15 years that
yeah.
you've locked away in the cupboards of your mind and that it's going to show you what you need to know, not what you want
Oh yeah,
to see,
that's
what
what
you
it
need.
does, and I think that's such a lovely thing to do because it pushes you to work through your shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it can, from what I've heard, it changes a lot of people for the better.
Yeah.
For the most part, I think, like I said, but it's also the work you put in after it because you can see all that stuff and then not actually make the conscious change to
Oh
learn.
yeah. People can go through acid trips or psychedelic trips and not really understand what they saw.
Mhm.
And I think the not the problem, but I think what happens is that people don't really understand what they're doing, right? They
Yeah.
they're not going into it like with a learning this mode basically.
Yeah. They're going in recreationally rather than
Yeah, yeah. And I think people do a lot of people don't understand that like mushrooms and LSD or even ketamine and stuff like that are made to be doing recreationally
Mhm.
m- for the most part, right?
Yeah.
And not to just have fun with. Of course, it's a lot of fun to be psyched out of your mind and see stuff, but
Mhm.
you actually got to like think about what you're seeing and
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, you got to deep it really. You can't just I mean, it depends. Some people might just want to do that, but I think if I were to ever do them, it would be from a place of learning where I'm like, "Ugh, I'm getting tired of this anxiety and depression shit, and
Yeah,
tired of like not knowing where I am in life or where I'm going in life.
yeah,
And
yeah.
sometimes you just want to learn a bit about who am I, like
Mm.
really, who am I? And I think
I think
something
it's a really nice thing. It's not a because I feel like a lot of people think about it as a substitute to your emotions or to how to work through things or whatever.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um, it's kind of a shortcut, but only if you want it to be, right?
Mhm.
But you have to do the work yourself,
Yeah.
basically. And if you're going into it like I'm just gonna have fun today, you're probably just gonna have fun today, and you're not gonna learn anything.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
go
yeah.
into it like, oh, I need to, or don't need to, but let's see how it goes, then you'll be shown a couple of things.
Mhm. Yeah. I think the thing I always struggle with, I'm like trusting where it's come from, like not just fucking guy around the corner. Yeah, here, have these mushrooms. Like,
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
you'd have if I was to do it, it'd have to be like a proper I give it an ashwagandha, an ayahuasca retreat in like Costa Rica or something like that. You get away for 7 days and just
yeah.
immerse yourself in this.
It's got to be with somebody who knows
Yeah,
what is happening, right, and what you need to go through,
and in a safe space
and
as well.
yeah, in a safe space, basically.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that would be a good way to unlock your creativity as well. I think
I
you'd
think
you'd
so
learn some
too.
shit.
I think so too. Like I've learned so many things from doing a lot of drugs
Hmm.
or different kind of drugs, right?
Yeah.
Because different kind of drugs gives you different kind of vibe and
Hmm.
a different kind of emotions. And I think like through the drugs that I've taken, I learned how to love myself because I loved myself while I was on drugs.
Huh.
And I was like, I can do this while I'm not on drugs.
Yeah.
I know this emotion now. So, and this is not an emotion I had before. I didn't think this way before, but now I know how to think this way. So I
Hmm.
can do this without it.
That's really cool. That's a really cool. I've never heard that before from someone to actually be able to take something from this drug that you've properly learned about yourself
Yeah.
and the self-awareness to like I can do this without it. It's not they're not part of the same thing.
Oh,
They're
no. Because the drugs like psychedelics or Molly or whatever, right? It gives you it just heightens your emotions, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
It just puts them on overdrive. And to me, that was always like, oh, I have them. Oh, okay.
Oh,
They're
here they
there. They're
are.
not dead. Oh yeah, they exist. I can do this. Oh,
Mhm.
awesome. Okay. Great.
Yeah. That's that's really cool. I think I've never like I said, I've never heard anyone explain it like that before. So, did you going circling back round to like the BPD, you you've got your diagnosis, you're clean from these drugs now, you're understanding your emotions better. What's sort of the steps you're taking after this?
I've like I do meditation a lot.
Mhm.
I meditate. I read like self-love books or work like BPD workbooks or DBT workbooks
Right.
that I write. And I tend to like the thing that really helped me was a book called The Power of Now
Heard of
from
that.
Edgar Tolle, if you heard of him.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think do I have that somewhere? No. I think my mum has it. I think she's given it to me to read before.
It's a powerful book.
Eckhart Tolle
It's
is fantastic.
exceptional, and that helped me to think because the thing with BPD or the thing with borderline personality disorder or bipolar or anxiety or whatever, it's a lot about thoughts,
Mhm.
right? thoughts that just pops into your head and you're like, "Oh, okay, why?" And you're depressed and you're creating your own reality, basically.
Yeah.
And with the power of now, was the whole inspiration of they're just thoughts. They're not real. They're only real if you grab onto them, if you say them out loud. But if you just sit there and you hear like a thought go through your head and you're like, "Oh, thank you. Bye-bye." You
Mhm.
just let it float out again,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
not real. It's only real if you make it real.
Really powerful advice. It's only real if you make it real. Think
Yeah, I think that's really it's a beautiful thing to uh what I do when it comes to bad emotions or bad thoughts or whatever. I tend to like, "Oh, thank you for this is something just you're trying to warn me about something. You're trying to protect me, right? This is
mhm.
my brain trying to protect me from something." But I always say, "Thank you for being there, but there's no need right now. I am not in some kind of danger, and this is not who I am.
Mhm.
This is just a thought, and you're trying to convince me of who I am, but it's not
Yeah.
real."
Yeah. I really like that. That's gonna stick to me, that is. It's having the acknowledgement of the fear of the thought, but not holding on to it, like letting it pass, letting it move on, like I said, thanking it for coming to my attention, and then just having that power to move it on is once you harness that, that is incredibly powerful.
Oh yeah, it's very very powerful, and it's hard. It's really
Yeah.
hard to do. Like you I think that the kind of best part, or not the best part, but the thing that made it easy for me when it came to that is that I had to think about my thoughts as a different person.
Mhm. I've heard people do this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As somebody who's talking to you and you're like, "Oh, thank you, but I don't want to listen to you right now."
Mhm. Yeah. I've even heard people give them like names and stuff like that as well.
Mm.
Putting a name on it can make it feel almost like less intimidating.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think because you can give it a silly name or like something that's
Yeah, like I call my name is Josh, and my new name that I registered 2 years ago, 3 years ago is Azul,
Mhm.
and like I am Azul. The thing up here is Josh, because
Okay.
Josh is the guy that was depressed and had anxiety and stuff like that, and
Right.
I'm not that person anymore. He's a part of me, but that's not me.
Mhm. Interesting. Was that a conscious decision you made for your mental health? Like the name change or
Kind of, kind of. It was like an we're gonna say a shout out to my past self,
right?
because azul means blue in Spanish, right?
Yes, yeah.
And blue means depressed.
Ah,
So I was like, oh,
clever.
this fits. It
Yeah.
fits, and I like the name Azul, and
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do that, and I'll kind of gave my name to never forget where I came from.
Yeah. Like that what because of the Spanish and Chile, like where you came from? Or you
No,
mean
no,
not where you
no,
came from, like Josh and the
mentally,
mentally? Yeah, yeah, right.
yeah. Mm,
Okay. That's really, really clever. I really like that. That's
thank you.
it's yeah. I think it's a bold step. It's a big step to take doing that.
Yeah, I think that people I don't know what to say here, but I think my decision came from a thought of this is never going to go away.
Mhm.
Never, right? This is something I have to live with my entire life. But if I don't take a decision to work with it,
Mhm.
it's gonna kill me. I have to be present with this.
Yeah.
And that's I feel like a lot of people in this planet have this thought that, "Oh, I gotta go to therapy, and when I'm done with therapy, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
done. I'm free. I'm healthy." And it's like, no, no.
It's only just beginning.
It's only the beginning. It's about you, how you handle confrontations with yourself throughout your entire life.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a constant growth. You're constantly changing and evolving past
Yeah.
selves.
Yeah.
And not to say you have to forget about your past selves. I think it's nice to look back on and
If you're trying to forget about your past self, you haven't done the healing you need to do.
yeah,
I feel like if you're trying to forget that you missed the entire point.
100%.
It's not about forgetting, it's about learning.
Everything is all about
Yeah.
learning.
Yes.
And I
And
think
I think a lot of people, when I meet people like, yeah, I've been to therapy, I'm all good now, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, they don't have more to say about it and they don't go deep. And they're like, just keep it there because it's not
mhm.
important anymore. I'm good now. I'm like, I'm not talking to you anymore because you're not a valuable person to me. I'm sorry.
In the kindest possible way.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
you have missed the plot completely, my dear. And
Yes. Yeah.
yeah,
It's not like you've broken your leg, you've put a cast on, waited 6 weeks, and oh, my leg's better now. Like it doesn't
that's
work
not
the
how it
same
is.
way.
It doesn't work the same way, not at all.
Oh man, yeah. It's learning is everything. I think I say only recently, the last 4 years, I've really kind of been working on myself and healing. I think
Yeah.
before I was pretty chill up until like 18, 19. Well, I thought I was. And then my ex girlfriend, I was with her for like 6 years. She struggled with like anxiety, depression, and suicide and like suicidal thoughts and things like that. Um, and that was when I really started to like research for her
Yeah.
to try and figure out and help her. And then like as I'm doing it, I'm like, huh, I checked that. Huh, I checked that.
Wait a
Huh.
minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now.
So then that's when I started like really sort of researching, and then yeah, that all went tits up and messy. And then that's when
Yeah.
I kind of really dove deep into myself and learning. So I'm still very new to this kind of healing journey, but there's one thing I've learned is that it is just growth and learning from yourself and
Oh yeah.
past selves.
It's always about learning something new
Hmm.
and teaching yourself how to move on, but always being grateful for what you had.
Hmm. Yeah.
Because if you I think if you regret everything and if you're sad and angry about your past life or your past depression or whatever it was, I think, at least for me, this is just for me, but it's not, you haven't learned anything
Hmm.
exactly from it
Yeah.
because you're basically punishing it, but it's a part of you, right? It's been
Hmm.
a part of you, and you should be thankful for the things you've gone through because you wouldn't be the person you are today without it.
Yeah. Yeah. All these little things, these little lessons is what makes you who you are to this present day.
Yeah,
And this present day is what will make the person 2 years from now into who they are. Like it's,
exactly. I got a really nice because I have a lot of spiritual friends, right?
mhm,
Or in my actual friends. Not
Yeah. Outside of online,
um,
yeah.
yeah, but uh, I had this friend. When I was going through a breakup a year ago, 2 years ago now, I had this existential kind of crisis in my brain because I had to work up myself again and like find out where my self love is, right? And the thing he told me and the thing he showed me was that everything you're going through now, Sul, is love. It might not look that way, but everything is love,
Mhm.
just in different covers. Because the depression you're feeling, the pain you're feeling, everything is love because it's trying to teach you how to take care of yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. It's so true. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, everything is love.
Yeah,
It
I
is
I
all
believe
love.
so.
Yeah. I think like it always circles back to love.
I think so.
It's
I that really resonated to me because
mm,
it makes so much sense that without all that happened, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. I wouldn't
yeah.
think the way I do. I wouldn't look the way I do, or whatever, because of everything that happened. It has shown me the way.
Mhm.
And if I could do all of that again, I would.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing when anyone ever asks, "Oh, like, what would you do differently? Like, how would you change something that happened?" I'm like, I wouldn't want to change anything because then who the hell would I be?
Exactly. Who the
Like,
hell would I be? I don't know. I don't think I would do anything different at all.
mhm.
Not at all. Yeah.
It's the best way to be.
Yeah.
I feel like
Absolutely.
sometimes, like in the moment, like, "Ah, fuck, I regret saying that, or I regret saying it like in this way, or doing this thing." But then, like, that's in the very short term, and then like over time, like, okay, like that doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter. It's not that's also a thing that comes out of the Power of Now book
Hmm.
is the whole is it happening now? No, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
that's
you're
such a
regretting
good one.
something? Is it happening right now? No, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah, and it is so true. And the more present you stay, the happier you be.
Yeah, exactly. Like, especially with like worrying about the future or the past or whatever, it doesn't matter because you're not in it right now.
Hmm.
You can plan about stuff, obviously, but don't worry about it because it's not happening right now.
Yeah, yeah. It's a quote someone, I think my friend Dan, who was on a few episodes ago, he had a quote where it was, "Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, and today's a gift." That's why they call it the present.
Oh, that's from uh fuck, what is that from? Kung Fu Panda.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said it,
That's a
and I was like, "Oh my
beautiful
god, that's
quote.
so profound." And then I watched Kung Fu Panda like 3 weeks later, and I was like, "Ah,
Uh,
Master Shifu."
yeah,
Yeah,
fantastic,
but it's
fantastic
a
dude.
kids' cartoon, but it
It's a really good
it's a
quote.
real good lesson. It's a real good
Yeah,
lesson.
it's beautiful, and that's how I feel like that's how most of the people should learn how to live this world
Yeah.
and this life. Do not worry about things you can't change or understand because it doesn't matter. It's not happening right now.
Mhm. Yeah.
Your life matters right now, not later, not sooner or whatever. It matters now. forget about everything else.
Yeah, right now. Like it is you worry, you regret the past, you worry about the future, and the anxiety comes from the future, and then you're forgetting about all the beauty of right now and the
Yeah,
importance of just being in this moment.
you can see it in so many like movies about parents that are not there for their children because they're working all the time and they work because they want to give the child the best life or the best college, but they're never there,
Mhm.
and they fuck
Yeah.
up their child because they weren't there, and they regret it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually a really good thought. That is like, and a lot of people do it as well, like not just in movies. It's like, oh, I'm working 15, 16, 17-hour days for my child, but then I go to work and my child's asleep, and I come home, my child's asleep. And in reality, yeah, I've worked hard to put my child in this position of comfortability, but then they also have all this fucking trauma because I wasn't there.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like,
It's not a it's not a good balance at all.
no. And balance is so hard to find.
It is. It really is. But you can find it if you want.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's difficult, but we all get there. Oh man.
Absolutely.
I mean, is one of my favorite things about this podcast is it actually forces you to be in the moment, because I feel like very rarely do you actually sit down one on one with someone to just have a conversation.
Yeah.
And it's so good to not just be talking to someone and then I'm like sit there like just on my phone, or like I'm doing like a million other things. Like I'm like fully just in the moment, in the now.
I love conversation.
Mm,
Like I really love conversations, especially when it goes deep
yeah.
and not, I don't know. It always happens to me. One of my friends, we talk and we're like, "Oh, how's it going?" Blah 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 blah. And I think immediately it hits a threshold, and we're like, just sucked into
Yeah, yeah.
oh, and it's been like
Yeah.
2 hours in the phone, and we're like, "What did we just talk about? We don't know." Okay, cool. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Yeah. I love those friends, man. I love those friends. I have one friend, Joe, that I haven't spoken to him for a long time, but we would go months without speaking sometimes, but then we would catch up like nothing's ever changed. But it was always like skip the small talk. Oh yeah, how's work? How's life? Yeah. So
Yeah.
conspiracies or like intergalactic space travel, like or like just not even just about like emotions, but just like say those deep conversations about anything. Like say you don't even know what you're speaking about after you're like, oh, like
Yeah. I love that. I love it when it just flows naturally with people.
yeah, yeah.
And the deeper it gets, the more like, what, huh? I don't, how did we end up here?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. The tangents are insane
Yeah.
sometimes. Oh man, it's been really fucking cool getting to talk to you, Azul, man. I really appreciate it
It's been really
having you come
nice.
on. I think especially you've been sick as well, so I do appreciate you kind of.
I'm feeling so much better today.
That's good.
Just got my nose like it's opening up again so I can breathe.
That's important.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel like we could talk for ages, but we probably should start to wrap up. Before we do, what's I always ask a guest, what's one piece of advice or a quote that you kind of live by or enjoy or hold something to you?
Oh, I mean that goes back to the whole be present thing.
Yeah.
To the whole don't think about tomorrow, don't think about yesterday, think about today and just be here. It doesn't matter because it's not happening. Every
Hmm.
time something happens or you're worrying about something, think to yourself, is it happening right now? And if it's not, just push it away.
Yeah.
Say thank you, but not today.
Thank you, but not today. I like that. Dude, thank you so much, man. Where can people find you? Your band, your stream, your
You can find me on I think it's every platform. I have my name as Soulverse. Um, and the band I have is Kal-El, like Superman.
Mhm.
Or you can listen to the other band that I got is Forgotten King. That is my project,
Nice.
and that's it.
Hell yeah, man. All those links will be down in the description anyway. Um, dude, yeah, honestly, thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and being so open. It's been really, really insightful. I feel like I've learned a lot.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Of course, man. I'd love to have you back on as well at some point.
Yeah, I would
I'm
love
sure
to.
we'll definitely sort something out.
I
But no,
absolutely love to.
thank you very much for listening, everybody. And
Thank you
see
so
you
much.
later.